She was the head of the Federal Reserve. She's the head of the Treasury. Now, if anybody should have a clue, is the economy crashing? I want to know what you think. I mean, you joined me here in the basement. That's what this is all about. And by the way, I appreciate you being here, but I want to hear what you think. I think it's very likely that the economy is crashing. I'm going to lay that out for you later in this video. But first, we have some very unfortunate business that we need to attend to. We need to fire Janet Yellen. Now, I want to know your thoughts on that as well, but I'm handing her her termination papers, and here's why. She was the head of the Federal Reserve for a number of years, and now under the Biden, quote-unquote, administration, she's the head of the United States Treasury. And just a year ago, she was saying that inflation's not a problem. Inflation is transitory. I am the lucky one. You clicked on this video, decided to join me in Ron's basement. I value you and your time being here. You could consider subscribing to my channel. Hit the little bell icon so you get notified every time I put out a new video. She was the head of the Federal Reserve. She's the head of the Treasury. Now, if anybody should have a clue about what inflation is caused by and what's going to happen, it should have been her. Everybody else and their brother could see that inflation was coming at us like a barreling freight train, okay? So, for that reason, she needs to go. And thanks to the mismanagement by our quote-unquote elected officials like Janet Yellen and a host of others, our economy, to me, feels like it's on verge of a major depression, okay? I don't know how you feel about that, but how do you think people are feeling right now when they look at their 401k balances and their brokerage account balances? They're feeling poor. How do you think people are reacting to higher mortgage rates, right? House payments now that are going to be like 60% higher than they were a year ago. Housing is grinding to a halt. We are probably going to see decreases in house values. What about debt? Don't even get me started. Credit card debt, all-time high. Consumer debt, all-time high. Corporate debt, all-time high. Government debt, all-time high. And we have a Fed who's trying to raise interest rates, which makes all that debt much, much more expensive. Not to mention we have inflation shooting through the roof. Food, fuel, housing, everything is getting extraordinarily more expensive, which just contracts the economy. People don't have extra money to spend at Walmart and Target and Ross stores. Unemployment. We've got news last week that unemployment is ticking up. I'm telling you, I don't want to be a prophet of doom. I'm just being a realist. I believe that our economy is heading toward a very, very, at least major recession. I don't know how you feel about it. I'll be very curious to hear your input, but it feels to me like the mismanagement, the misdeeds of our economic leaders over the last 20, 30 years are coming home to roost. I just hope that it's not the middle class, the hardworking people that do all the work, pay most of the taxes, that it's not them that bear the brunt of most of this upcoming economic recessionary environment. We'll find out. I appreciate you joining me today in Ron's basement. Hey, we got to fire Janet Yellen. That feels pretty good. I'll look forward to seeing you again next time.